Do you think that a fantasy should be final? Final Fantasy X? Do you love it? Well, it got a sequel if you did, which is amazing. Now, that sequel originally is Final Fantasy X-2, the first true sequel to a mainline Final Fantasy game, and it divided fans. The first game was a fun but had some complex themes in there. X-2 does carry on those themes about what happened, but it sees Yuna, one of the main characters from Final Fantasy X, wrestling with her feelings and getting over them by going out with her girlfriends and making a team of bounty hunters in a really, really fun, silly, camp game, which is loved by a lot of people and not so loved by other people as well. I personally was a little frustrated with it at launch. I didn't mind it too much, but yeah, it's one which is really, really fun. And the thing for me, which was quite an interesting one to see, was that while the dress spheres in Final Fantasy X-2, which is essentially like the job system, so that's where a character completely changes their abilities and what they can do. With this as well, they completely change how they look. Now that's interesting because when I saw the trailer for the new Final Fantasy VII remake game, where you can change jobs and it also changes how they look, it felt like the dress spheres from Final Fantasy X-2 for me. So that was quite nice. Now, one thing which is quite interesting with this one, EA, Electronic Arts, gets a lot of stick because of all the crap games. But surprisingly, well, if you live in Europe, they've been helping you out with the Square Enix games since PS1. And this is the last Final Fantasy game, or last Square Enix game, which EA published. So if you look at the back of the box, it says it's published by EA. Really, really nice. This game, though, as well as Final Fantasy X, got a re-release on the PS3 in a double pack, and then they got a re-release on the PS4 and also the Vita as well. Now, with the Vita version, you've got Final Fantasy X on the cartridge, and X-2 is a download in the West. So there is separate Vita games Asia which do have Final Fantasy X-2 on physical media, if that is your thing. So it's worth checking out. But tell me, are you a fan of X-2? Are you a fan of X, Final Fantasy? Let me know. As always, if there's any games that you want me to cover and chat about, please let me know. Thank you very much, team, and I'll see you next time.